This is Matthew Kennerson coming to you live for GTV 16 from Bishop Guertin High School in Nashua. Joining me is Coach Mac Barron before the first playoff game, the preliminary round. Goffstown came into the playoffs as a 14 seed.
Woo!
Made that last seat. But no, that was a good. The way you got into the playoffs was a head-to-head match against Elverin for senior night at home,
which
and that
was great.
Yeah, that was a solid win. We were back here last Friday night for BG. Do you expect any changes tonight between lineups or what BG is going to do, what you guys are going to do?
It all depends. I mean, the last time we were here was for their senior night. So I'm not sure what's going to happen as far as their lineup. They may have put seniors in as is tradition in most cases to put the seniors in so that they can play.
Right.
Or they may have put their starting lineup out. So we'll kind of see and make adjustments as we go in the match. But suffice it to say, I like our matchups. I like our blocking matchups, and I like our hitting matchups that we'll probably have. And I really, really like our ability to probably serve the ball against them. So
good.
Should be a good solid match.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're looking for an exciting game. It's first year in the playoffs. You've got 6 seniors on the team. That let's keep the season going for them. And
yes,
we'll best of luck in the match. And the winner of this one will play Concord Timberlane winner in that side of the bracket. So all right, best of luck, Coach, and maybe we'll talk to you after the game.
Sounds great.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. This is Matthew Kennerson again with GTV, and joining me is Coach Abby Savard from Bishop Guertin. Congratulations, Coach, on a 15-3 season and the number 3 seed in the playoffs. So with that, you get to host the first playoff game, and then the second round will be hosting a higher seed too. So even with the open house tonight, we got a little bit of a late start.
We did.
Yep. So Goffstown was here on your guys' senior night and took us into Goffstown in straight sets. You expect anything different tonight, or what are you looking for? Anything different with it being playoffs versus regular season? Or
yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think that the regular season is what it is. Anyone can come out in any place, but when it becomes time for playoffs, it's anyone's game. Right. So every single point, every single game, everything that you play during playoffs has to be intense, and you have to be on your A game. I mean, it's anyone's match at this point.
Good. And we just got hit by a ball, so that was good to keep composure there. So and that's the great thing about stuff like this. I'm new at this, and so this is it's kind of fun. This is the first. You are the first opposing coach that I've interviewed for GTV, so congratulations.
Wonderful.
And
perfect.
You guys will be coming to Goffstown next year.
We will.
So we'll get you at that game as well.
Love it. Perfect.
So how long have you been coaching here at BG?
So I've been here this will be my 7th year actually.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my 4th year as head coach.
Yep.
But I've been with BG for 7 years, so time flies.
And
Can't believe it's been 7 years.
Yeah, exactly. Any playing experience in college?
I did. So I played at Keene State College all 4
great.
years. It was a blast. It was a great team that I played with every single year in my career in college. So it was great. And after that, I still play. I still play now, adult leagues and everything too. It's fun.
Yeah. And they're Keene State's having a very good year this year.
They were undefeated for a while.
They were like 15-0.
Yep.
They dropped that regular season conference game to UMass Boston.
They did.
But now they were tied for the championship. So they are the number 2 seed going into the tournament. But win that tournament, you got an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament.
Amazing.
So it'll be good to see them go. Well,
so cool.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time,
no
and
problem.
good luck in the game. And
thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bishop Guertin High School. This is Matthew Kennerson. Joining me is Amy Jacob.
Hello.
Hi, Amy.
Good evening.
We are here for the preliminary round of the NHIAA Girls Volleyball Division I tournament between the 14-seed Goffstown Grizzlies and the 3-seed Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Goffstown squeaked into the playoffs with a win on senior night versus Elvern High School out of Hudson, and that qualified them for the 14th seed. The top 2 seeds get a bye in this tournament bracket, but Bishop Guertin finished the season 15-3, having only lost games to Hollis Brookline, Pinkerton, and Salem. So Goffstown's got a pretty good team that we're going against here tonight. Again, we're looking for a rematch from last Friday night, the last regular season game. Bishop Guertin did beat Goffstown in straight sets, 3-0. But that first game, Amy, was what?
Very close.
25-23. And that was probably one of the best volleyball games they had played all year.
Be interesting to see what kind of changes Coach makes tonight.
Right, if there's any lineup changes, because that was also BG's senior night, so there could be some lineup changes there as well.
True.
But Amy, I'd like to welcome you here. Last year, you were the first female correspondent for Goffstown TV for varsity volleyball.
Yeah, you mentioned that a couple minutes ago. That surprises me.
And
Come on, ladies.
And now you're the first one to do a playoff game. First female to do a playoff game.
That's me, just making first wherever I go.
That's right. That's right. So the teams are finishing their warm-ups here, and we will be back momentarily for the start of tonight's preliminary playoff game between the Goffstown Grizzlies and the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matthew Kennerson back with Amy Jacob.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Back for the start of tonight's playoffs game. Again, this is the number 14 seed, Goffstown Grizzlies, and the number 3 seed, Bishop Guertin Cardinals. The refs doing their lineup checks now. And for Goffstown, it looks like we're going to have Sarah Conley and Olivia Daly as the middles. Justine Watterson as the right side. Bailey Gagnon as the setter. Bridget Kennerson as an outside hitter. But right now we have Anna Gendron in the back row as a DS. I don't know who the other outside hitter is going to be.
Justine?
She's the right side.
Right side.
Yep, she's lined up on the right side. So this is a little different.
A little
starting
different
in a different. No, it's the same lineup or similar lineup, but they're just starting in a different rotation. Looks like they want to get Bridget started in the first row, or in the front row to start the game. So Justine Watterson will probably be who's been one of the stronger servers all year. As the first server in the game.
I noticed that Justine served particularly well during the BG games, too.
Right, right. So BG has the first serve. Their libero, Paula Matos, number 16, will start us off here tonight. Oh, I also wanted to mention Kelsey Gregorio is joining us on the camera, and we're at a little shorter gym here, so the camera angle might be a little weird at sometimes. Set to the outside. And that ball's got to go over. Good dig from defense from BG.
That was a nice save.
Back set to the right side, and Watterson puts it down. Goffstown takes a 1-0 lead.
Nice hit.
Kelsey Gregorio is joining us on camera, and Kevin Kennerson is our official scorer tonight. So if there's a discrepancy between what I say and what the score is on the screen, we can blame Kevin.
Nice serve.
Set to the outside. Blocked, but out of bounds. So that's a kill for BG and tied up 1-1. Neela Vassal going back to serve for BG. Goffstown called out of rotation.
This new rotation they're doing tonight.
I think Gagnon had to be on the other side of Conley for that. Serving error from BG. Goffstown will take tied it back to 2-2. And Kennerson will go back to serve. And Lambert checks in, Meg Lambert, junior outside hitter, checks in for the front row rotation for Gendron. So it looks like that Lambert-Gendron outside hitter DS rotation.
Nice serve.
Set to Mariana Gomez, had the roll shot it over. Gagnon's going to go to Lambert. Nice swing from Lambert and out of bounds.
It's a good sign when Meg comes right out hitting.
(3-2) lead with Kennerson still serving. Pescucci to Gomez. Doug from, that's got to go over. Yep. We got that defensive up from Moody, but Gagnon just couldn't get to it in time. Mariana Gomez serving for BG. Good serve return, but overpass from Watterson, and a kill from Pascucci. So BG runs this 6-2 offense.
Explain that, Matt.
Yeah, number 2, Julia Pascucci is a setter, but in that rotation, there's a setter and the opposite, or the right side, and they play opposite each other. So when one's in the front row, one's in the back row. Pascucci's 6 foot, so she's can be an attack player from that right side as well. So she will set from the when her position's in the back row, and they will bring in a right side attack player. But then when that player rotates to the back row, they will bring in a second setter. So you've got 2 setters, but you really have 6 attack players. So that's the 6-2 offense. And Gomez is still serving here. And BG's jumped out with 3 quick points here from some Goffstown errors.
That was a shank by Watterson.
And I've seen this player from BG around the club teams, and she's always had a very, very good serve.
Nice save.
Put down for a kill from number 11, was that? Elizabeth Knapp. But that's the other advantage of that 6-2 offense. When you have a setter that's also in the front row, she can put up a good set on an out-of-system ball. (7-3) Goffstown lead, or excuse me, BG lead, and Gomez is still serving, as Marty Kelly would say.
She's had a nice little serving run here.
All right, that was good because 7-4 is very different than 8-3.
Sarah Conley, ready to serve.
Sidestep, elbow back, launch it. Set to the outside, tipped over the defense. Watterson just couldn't cover in time.
That was a smart move on their part.
And so Daly's back into the front row as the middle. So this is like in our 5-1 offense, Gagnon's still setting from the front row. She's the only setter on the floor. So there's not really a right side attack player there at this point in our rotations. That's got to go over. Good pass from Gomez, set to the outside again, tipped.
Twice in a row. You know, even though this is a smaller gym, I do like their tall ceilings here.
Right, right. Back row attack from Gomez, just wide.
Scores 9-5.
Gagnon serving. Set to the middle. Moody just couldn't get to it in time. It wasn't hit very hard, but substitution. Nina Vassell in and Elise Roy out. And Pascucci serving.
That seems like deja vu.
Yeah, we're having a little trouble with serve receive here tonight. Tipped again. I mean, BG's not really swinging on us. They're tipping on us.
They're tipping. We're not ready. There we go. That's better.
Set to the middle for Daly. Off the block, but dug by the libero. Tipped again. Gagnon was there for it. This has got to be a hittable ball. We got a little bit of a rally going here. Set to the outside. There's a swing. Kennerson got an arm on it, but no dig. 12-5 BG lead.
Coach just called timeout.
Yep, timeout Goffstown. So, I mean, you just got to tell them. It's got to start with that pass. You know, and there's been games where we've passed really well, and there's been games where, you know, we've had trouble with serve receive. So hopefully this can get this out of their head and get some good passes going.
Need some energy in the group.
Yeah, yeah.
They're moving a little slow right now.
Like I said, there's a group of 6 seniors on this team. This could be conceivably be their last high school volleyball game. All right, out of the timeout, back to the action.
Still serving is Pascucci.
Yeah. Let's see where she. Set to Lambert.
Nice
Good
hit.
kill from Lambert. There we go. So there was the good pass. Gagnon was able to get a good setup, and Lambert put it down. So players will rotate. Is that going to hit my camera? Just missed it. So Gendron checks in to serve. Kennerson, Watterson, and Daly in the front row as targets for Gagnon.
Oh!
So there was a back set that went over, and Bridget put it right down. The libero was in the right place to cover it, but she took it right in the face. She's okay. She's laughing about it.
Sorry about that. I just shouted into the microphone. I felt that one.
Nice dig
Nice
from Gendron.
dig.
There we go to Kennerson's. Got to tip
Tip.
it. Inadvertent whistle. He thought, so he just made that sign to communicate what he did to the down ref. He thought Bridget was a back row player and was going to call an illegal attack. But he inadvertent whistle, so we'll replay the point.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. So I was talking to the ref for quite a bit in the hallway while we were locked out of the gym for BG's open house. That we got here, the gym was covered with chairs.
Nice dig.
Back set to Daly and off the block, down in the middle of the defense, 13-8.
Sarah Conley back in.
And Eileen Valente checking in for Bishop Guertin. Daly serving.
Paula Matos.
That's
Nice.
got to go over. Come on, Sarah. Good job. Good swing from Gomez. Defense couldn't get to it in time. 15-8. Well, Amy, I appreciate you filling in tonight for Marty Kelly. He's up in Vermont on a book tour, school tour.
How fun. Children's book, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it just seems for every good serve receive we get, there's 2 that aren't. Timeout, Goffstown. Yeah, Marty's the author illustrator there, so he does the school books every once in a while, and his agent books them pretty far in advance. So
That's great. Now, how many books does he have?
oh, geez, probably 15, 18, something like that. And one of the ones, the first one, one of the more recent ones, he actually self-published, and that was the one he donated for the fundraiser for the golf tournament.
Have you talked to him at all about incorporating volleyball into one of his next children's books?
I should.
You should.
Yeah.
Especially on
And then, I mean, I could be a perfect caricature
caricatures,
for the goofy announcer for the games. As Marty likes to say, we both have the voice for radio. or instead of the
Isn't it the looks for radio?
Yeah, we have the looks for radio.
That was a nice serve.
Set to the middle. Hit wide. All right,
Goffstown.
16-9. Watterson back to serve. So we haven't been swinging. We've got a few kills, but we're just sending free balls over. We've got to get these passes and attack because we can put the ball down. And then not do the serving errors. Nina Vassell serving.
Nice
Kill from Kennerson in the middle. So that just for the rotation, Conley was on the left and Bridget had to line up in the middle for that serve receive. So it just makes sense a lot of times for the player to just stay there for that first possession. So that's why normally Bridget hits from the outside, but that one came from the middle.
Well, it looked like she had practiced it many times.
Gomez off the block for a kill, 18-10. So Lambert's back in. So Conley and Lambert in the front row as Gagnon's target. So here's the case where Gagnon's setting out of the front in our 5-1 offense. Knapp in for Valente for BG. Plenty of time to get to that ball. Just miscommunication. And really in that situation, that should have been the outside hitter's ball to take a swing at it. Set was a little back for her, but went long. 20-10. Well, we can hope that BG gets overconfident.
Overconfident for
after
game
this
2.
one. And the real Goffstown team shows up.
This is a tough spot to be in.
So Gomez was going with the hard serves and then just laid that one into the
Dead
to
zone.
the 3 spot. 22-10. Gomez still serving. Set to the middle for Conley. That stolen kill because there's a touch on that block. But we'll take that attack point. And Conley back to serve. So Daly back into the front row.
Nice serve.
Tipped. Again, they're tipping on us.
Very.
Gomez seems to be the only one swinging.
They are tipping a lot, getting away with it.
Rachel Crowell checks back in as the middle for the front row. As Rita Dow serves. Kennerson just ducked out of the way of that one.
Well, I noticed that her braid flipped up. Now, if her hair had touched it, would that have counted?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would have been counted as a touch.
Yep.
No kidding. Have you seen that happen
Oh,
before?
yeah, definitely
I
in
think
club
I have too,
season.
Now that
Here's a back row attack from Kennerson.
that was a nice
That
hit.
ball is alive. It's got to go over.
And it did.
Double. So it was an out-of-system ball. But that was very good defense to cover that. That was a pretty good swing from the back row there. Gomez got her hand on it, and then the libero chased it down for the second hit.
24-12, game point.
Good serve receive to the middle. Back set to the right side. There's a tip. That ball never went over. Hit the tape, so 4 hits. All right, well,
Set 1.
BG takes the first, 25-12. The teams will switch sides, and we will be back momentarily for game 2. All right, this is Matthew Kennerson, and joining me is BG parent Ruben Gomez. Ruben,
Hey.
good to see you.
Nice to
How you
see you.
doing? So, our daughters have played volleyball together for the past 2 seasons.
Yes.
What are we looking to do for club for this year?
Hopefully, I don't know yet.
Play together? Yeah.
Yes.
So we're down here for a playoff game. We were here last Friday. Just good to see you. And it was, it was senior night for you guys. I went out and took a picture of you and your family.
Yes.
And I got kind of a little flack, like, why is he going down talking to the BG parents? But I think it's so cool that we can see other parents at the games from different schools because of the club season in volleyball. So,
Yep. That was great. That was
So-
great. Thanks for the picture.
Oh, no problem. No problem
Yeah.
at all. So, all right, I know you got to run. I just wanted to grab you real quick and say thank you very
Thank you.
much. And it was, it's good to see our girls playing.
Go BG.
Thank you. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matthew Kennerson back with Amy Jacob.
Let's see, what sorts of changes does he have in store for set 2?
We've got a little bit of a lineup change. We've still got Conley and Daly as the middles. Looks like Abby Poisson will be the right side, and Kennerson and Lambert will be the outside hitters, with Moody as the libero and Gagnon serving.
We
So,
started with Abby the other night. We had one of
Yeah.
our better games.
so what I think will happen is once Abby gets to the back row, we'll see Watterson again as
Exactly.
the DS.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably see a DS change for Lambert as well. Hit long from Pascucci. So Goffstown will take that 1-0 early lead. And as Marty would say, we have more points. Right now,
We points more.
we have sported more points. Now we're tied. And if we get the next point here, Marty would say, we have scored double the amount of points.
All right. I like the way Marty works.
Yeah.
I think in those terms, too.
Nice
Wow.
serve from Knapp.
That was amazing.
Free ball sent over from Poisson. Back set. Good dig from Gagnon. Somebody's got to take that second ball. Kennerson should swing at
Nice
it.
hit.
We got a rally going. Set to the outside to Gomez.
Nice
Hit
volley.
long.
Well, look at that, Matt. We've got double the points.
We've got double the points. Valente checking in for Knapp for BG. And Anna Gendron did check in for Meg Lambert, so she'll be the DS, serve and then be the DS for this next 3 rotations. Back row set to the libero. Daly got her hands on it, but fell down. We have sported the same number of points.
Yeah. The ball fell down, and so did Bridget.
Yeah, she dove
Hey,
for it.
I have to say, I'm a little disappointed right now.
Why is that?
You had said that refreshments would be served in between sets. That's really the only reason I took the gig. Where's my fresh, cold bottle of water?
Oh. I gave them all to you at the school today
So again,
to pack
our
in the
girls got
back of Lorraine Gagnon's vehicle. And that cooler's probably going to be on the bus for the ride home. So again, we sacrifice something
Nice,
for
Abby.
our daughters.
it. Again.
And we've got a rally going here. Good dig, sent over from Gagnon. Back set, and hit long.
Ooh, hard hit on your camera down
BG's
there.
looking for a touch, but I don't think. Nope, no touch.
Your camera took a direct hit.
Okay, well, my camera operator is going to fix it. Moody serving, but almost into the hallway.
Gotta love the pizza boy that's walking across the floor.
Yeah, and standing right in front of the camera.
I think you've got some good video highlights of him eating pizza.
That's going to go long. All right, 4-4 tied. This is, I mean, it's been on some errors, but if we can stay point for point, you know, this is the point last game where BG pulled away with like a little 3 or 4 point run with Gomez serving.
Oh, interesting. Caitlin went in.
To serve for Daly.
That would have gone long, so.
Good hit from
Number
12.
6'3".
Eliza Field. Yeah, 6'3".
A sophomore for BG.
Elizabeth Field. Oh, Caitlin came in as the DS for the right side. It wasn't.
That was a tip.
It wasn't for the middle. Yep, Kennerson had to tip that. Get the point, get the serve. So now Lambert's back in. Lambert and Conley in the front row as targets. And Young, Moody, and Kennerson will be the defense in the back row. Good return from Gomez, set to the outside. Good dig from Moody. Tipped from Lambert. Another good dig from Gomez. That ball's got to go over. Seen some good passing here. Tit to the middle, 6-3. Kennerson got her hand on it, but went wild. That was a good rally right there. It was some really good defense, good passing on both teams. Mato serving.
Point Goffstown. 6-6.
Conley back to serve. Daly checks back in. That's going to go long. Oh, that dropped. I thought for sure that was going to go long. Yep,
Right
that
on
was in. That looked like it was going to go long. It just
did.
Bottom fell out of it. Good pass to the middle. Touch. There was a touch on there. They're going to call a net violation on BG. Point Goffstown, 7-7.
I didn't see that, Matt. Which number?
I didn't even see the ref do the number indication. It was probably number 9 or 11. No, 9 or 2. Well, we'll take that serve-receive error for a 1-point lead. Gagnon will serve again. Good set to Pascucci. She's got to tip it. Doug from Daly. Tipped. There we go. That was a nice set from Poisson, taking that out-of-system ball as the second one. 2-point lead. Nice ace right here, be good. That ball's got to go over. Gomez swung at it.
That was a nice hit.
Roll shot, but that was a nice topspin serve from BG there. Good attack point from Goffstown though. Maintain that 2-point lead. Gendron into serve.
10-8. Goffstown up by 2.
So Kennerson is rotated back to the front row. So we got Kennerson, Daly, and Poisson in the front. Good serve from
Nice
Gendron.
serve.
That ball's got to go over. So on those, when you're back like that, you either got to send it all the way over or just send it up in the air and let somebody go to it. That was a little too far forward because everyone had shifted back to try to help on it. Hey, we can take point per point from this point on and go 25-23.
Nice.
Good swing from Daly off that middle hitter. Conley back into the front row.
I like this front row.
We got our 6-footers in the front row here.
We do.
There was a kill from their 6-3er. Well, 3 of our 6-footers. There's 4 on the team, right?
6'3", and she's only a sophomore, Matt.
Well, she's done. She's done growing.
Not necessarily.
Maybe an inch. That was a really nice swing from Conley. Good dig from Poisson. Here we go.
Bridget.
Off the block. Good dig. Another good dig from Poisson. That ball's got to go over. We got to rally. Set to the 6-3 middle. She was in the net. Her hand came right down on top of that net. But a kill from Knapp, or Field.
(13-11). Goffstown up by 2.
Young back in to serve and play defense. Poisson had some really nice digs in that rotation. Good defense. And put up a hittable ball. Good pass from Gendron. Where's she going to go? To the middle of Conley. That's going to fall.
Yes.
There we go.
Sarah.
14-11, Goffstown lead. Kennerson back to serve. Lambert will check back in. Jump float coming. Oh, misjudged. We'll take that, though.
4 points. I'm liking it.
Timeout, BG. Wow.
Is that the first one they've called?
That is, and they called none
the other
last
night.
Friday night. The coach is just down here checking with the 2 ref for what rotation they're in, coming back out of the timeout.
How long has she been coaching, BG? Do you know?
This is her 7th year with BG, but her 4th year as head coach.
Was she JV before?
Probably. And but she was a player at Keene State for 4 years.
Oh, no kidding.
Keene State's having a great year this year.
Are they?
Yeah, they're tied for first record-wise in the Little East Conference. They were 6-1 with UMass Boston, but UMass Boston had them head-to-head, and so they're the 2 seed going into the tournament. And it kind of was an unexpected loss to UMass Boston. I mean, it was, but if they win that tournament, the Little East tournament's an automatic bid to the NCAA.
Nope.
So they're hoping to get that bid. So we got more confusion. I don't know. He's doing a lineup check. It's
oh, wait. The score changed.
14-12. Yeah, I honestly don't know what happened coming out of that timeout. It
was it a rotation issue?
Was it 15-11 or was it 14? 11.
I thought we had a 4-point lead.
So it was 15-11.
I thought.
Yeah, and then something changed. Good tip into the block and down for a point by Conley. So there's 15. Yeah, they must have reversed a point for some reason. I missed it. I don't know what it was. She's got to hustle for that. That's got to go over. Wow, good play from Gomez.
That was remarkable.
Another dig. What do we got? A net violation.
12.
12, yep. Now here's our 4-point lead. Kennerson still serving. Good pass from Young to the middle for Conley. Conley put that down, but Gomez dug it. For Lambert again. Another dig from Gomez. A dig from Moody. Out. But Kennerson got it. That ball's alive. It's got to go over. Got to rally.
Nice volley.
Out of system, but a good set. Young got to it. Gagnon sent it over. Another out of system set. Off the block. Oh, that was a long point.
Long volley.
So Gomez does have like 500 career digs.
Does
for,
she? I'm not surprised.
BG, yeah.
They have good defense.
And for last couple of years, she was actually the libero. So
well,
this is different for her. For Mariana, as she's been an outside hitter this year. Conley sends that one wide. Can't let him catch up here. We need a side out and a point right here for us. All right, that ball's got to go over. Moody send it over. Free ball opportunity for BG. Back row attack, tipped over. Young got to it. Couldn't get to the second one though after the overpass.
Oh, this is so close.
Good serve. Moody got it.
Nice.
Oh, Lambert put that one down for a kill. Split that block. Got a little directing going on in the Goffstown backcourt for go stand over here. That's long. Oh, that was going to be long. Goffstown's lead has narrowed to 1 point. The Lise Roy to serve for BG. That's served long. All right. Every point matters here.
It sure does. Abby Poisson coming back into the game.
All right, so we got Lambert, Poisson, and Daly in the front row. Shot over by Pascucci. Moody got to it. Kennerson got to the second ball, but nobody there for the third.
Oh.
Oh, that topspin just dropped right down. They thought that was going out. That's a very good topspin. She's a sophomore.
I thought the speed on that ball was going to have it go in the next zip code.
Well, that's the thing with that. That's what that topspin does. It just goes over. It looks like, and then it just all of a sudden just drops right down. Gendron into serve. Goffstown still has a 1-point lead. So we got Kennerson, Daly, and Poisson in the front row now. Off that block.
Tied 19-19.
This will actually be pretty huge if Goffstown can take this game. I mean, they're coming in as a 14 seed with 5 wins against a 15-3 team who really only lost to Hollis Brookline, Pinkerton, who are the 1 and 2 seeds at 18-0 and 16-2, and they did lose to Salem, who wound up. What did Salem wind up as?
Nice.
14-4.
That was a great serve by Otto Moody.
2-point lead. Shank serve, out of bounds. I bet that was the first time that spectator has ever touched a volleyball in his life.
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly. Timeout BG, 22-19 Goffstown lead. Wow.
Nice. Now, Matt, we have to keep an eye on the scoreboard to make sure.
Yeah, to see if anything changes from here. It was
changes.
22-19 going into the timeout.
Let's see what it is coming out.
Yeah, the coach isn't over here discussing, so. She was just calling that timeout just to break up the momentum, ice the server. So Moody serving out of the timeout. And they better stop the clock or we're going to have a buzzer. Okay, they stopped the clock. Serve long. Timeout worked. Players will rotate. Pascucci will go back to serve for BG. Down by 2. Goffstown with a 2-point lead. Short serve, Gendron couldn't get to it in time. Timeout, Goffstown. Well, again, 22-21. This game is, so the early part of the game seemed to have a lot of errors in it. There's been longer rallies in the latter half of the game.
There have been some very good volleys in this game.
Right.
Better energy level.
Yeah, maybe just coming down here and having to, before they could even warm up, clean up all the chairs in the gym for that open house. I mean, they had movies going on. This place was packed with the open house, and the whole court was covered with chairs. They had a stage and risers up, and
that's remarkable to me.
They weren't even going to let me in the parking lot when I got here. All right, back from the timeout. 1-point Goffstown lead. Pascucci serving. That ball's got to go over. Opportunity for BG, set to the outside. Net.
Abby,
Number 4.
Number 4.
Tied at 22. So net violation Goffstown. Pascucci still serving. Oh, she totally mistimed that. Tried to get cute with a roll shot. And all right, BG took a lead here. And timeout Goffstown. So did BG take a lead somewhere in the teens? Or did they tie it?
I don't recall.
But we've pretty much had this lead, 1 or 2 points, maybe up to 4 the entire game. And this is the first lead in the latter half of the game that BG has had.
This is an important one for Goffstown. Set 2, very important.
Yeah, because it's hard to come back and win 3 in a row.
Sure is.
Make those passes, make those sets, and we'll put the ball down. All right, so both coaches are out of timeouts. I guarantee you there will be no more timeouts called in this game. And that's why they pay me the big bucks. Set to the outside. In. Kill from Kennerson.
Just when we needed it most.
Tied at 23. Caitlin Young checking in to serve for Poisson, and she'll play defense in the back row. We still have Kennerson, Conley in the front row. Good serve from Young. Overpass, Conley was there to put it down. Game point for Goffstown. This is huge. If they can take a game here, this is huge. Good serve. Serving error, it's still alive. Good pass. Where's she going to go with it? To the middle to Conley. Touch. Block from Conley. Block from Conley. And Goffstown takes a game 2 from BG, 25-23.
That
holy cow.
is sweet.
Goffstown 25-23 in the second. We're tied 1-1 here. This is a brand new game. This is a brand new match. Teams will switch side. We will be back momentarily for game 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back tied.
That was a great game
to 1 game. Yes, it was. Again, this is Matthew Kennerson with Amy Jacob, and we are at Bishop Guertin High School for the preliminary playoff match between the visiting Goffstown Grizzlies at the 14 seed and the host BG as the 3 seed. We are tied 1-1. Goffstown. BG took the first, 25-12, and I think the girls were just a little wiped out from clearing the chairs off of the gym floor from the open house. But Goffstown came back and won the second game, 25-23. We are tied at 1 in the best of 5. It's playoffs, baby. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Looks like he's staying to the same lineup as game set 2.
Yep, so we got Poisson in there.
Nice.
Kennerson got that return. Set to Lambert. Good dig from Gomez again. It's going to be a back row attack from the libero. Good dig from Lambert. Kennerson's going to swing at that. And that never went over. It fell down anyway. It never went over. They would have called that for 4 if it didn't land. So they're going to drop Poisson out of serve, receive, and Lambert back. This was maybe a mistake on the initial lineup card, but out. So now the players will rotate.
A little confusion.
Poisson will come up to the front row. So here we go. She's going to be the right side front row. Gagnon serving. Set to Gomez. Good dig. She's got to call for help sooner. Oh, that ball had to go over, but just out. So it looks like we're going to have Daly and Conley in the middle. Kennerson and Lambert as the outsides.
That was a nice serve.
Set to the middle for Daly. And it falls! That's in. Oh, neither one is going to make the call, so we're going to replay it. They should have listened to me. It was in.
They just gave a point to them, though.
Yeah, the school. Set to Gomez again. Off the block, but Gagnon's there for the cover.
I'm pretty sure they gave that point to them, and it was supposed to be a redo.
Right. Nope, Gomez hits it down the line. It should be 3-1. 3-1. Could you hear me? Set to Daly, good swing and a kill. So I'm like you said, I'm pretty sure the score should be 3-2, but we're gonna have to roll with 4-2 here. Gendron in to serve, and we'll play defense. Pascucci to serve for BG. Good play off the net from Gagnon, but Daly couldn't get to it. Might be back to reality here. 6-2 BG lead.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Good pass from Gendron. Set to Kennerson. Hit long. Or is she going to go back to the outside? Had to tip that one. Hit long from Gomez.
There we go.
All right, 7-3. Free ball opportunity for Goffstown. Oh, and that's going to fall.
That was an unexpected.
That was weird. That was weird.
That was a little strange.
Well, and in reality, Conley should have taken that first ball, but and because Moody had to really hustle to get to it. I think Moody served that one in the next week. 8-4. Oh, that ball was in.
You know, I didn't even see it land. I thought it was out of bounds.
Yeah,
it was in?
It was in. Going back to the same spot. Come on, Abby. Good swing from Poisson. That ball's got to go over.
Nice. 9-5.
All right, so Young will come in here as defense. Good serve. To the outside. We'll call that a block.
Young serving.
And long.
Every serve counts right now.
Young, Moody, and Gendron back for serve receive. Good pass. Tipped from Kennerson in the middle, right in the hole of the defense. Get the point, get the serve.
Hey, she's done that a few times tonight.
10-7, BG lead in the third. One game apiece so far in the match. That's long. Oh, that was in.
That was a nice hit.
Yeah, it was.
For BG.
Who was that, 11? It was Knapp.
You said she's only a sophomore?
It's on this one. Yeah, she's a sophomore. She's listed as 5'6". She's taller than 5'6".
BG has a young team. They only have 3 seniors.
Right. I know Gomez. Set to the middle, tipped. Oh, nice back row attack, but dug by Gomez. Blocked, but dug by Conley. Sent over by Lambert.
Nice volley.
Set to the outside. Blocked, but dug. Oh, they're going to call that 4 hits. The ball hit the tape. That was a good point for Goffstown right there.
It really was. They worked hard for it. Conley going back to serve. Daly coming in.
She's got to stop hitting at Gomez. She's going to dig everything. And stop serving at Gomez. Nice pass from Lambert. She gives it back, gets it back off the block, but Gomez is there.
Gomez is impressive.
Good dig from Conley in the back row. Good pass from Conley in the back row. Back row hit. We got
Great
another
volley.
rally. That's got to get tipped. They're going to call it. Oh, a net violation. 24. 12-8. Moody, Kennerson, and Young back for serve receive. I believe this is that top spin. Yep. That's long. That's the thing about a top spin. I mean, it can be a, you know, when it works, it's a very effective serve, but it's a lower percentage serve. Off the block, Moody's there for the pass. Back set to Poisson, good swing. Out of system ball, this has got to come over. But good decision by that libero to take a swing at it, and defense couldn't get to it. 13-9. So this isn't, I mean, we're still here. It needs to be 13-10 here, not 14-9. Rita Dow to serve for BG. Come on, Lambert off the block, but dug by Daly. Sent over, good deep send. Set to the outside. Off the block, Gagnon's going to be there.
Nice hit.
Good swing from Lambert. We'll take that point. There we go, 13-10. Very different game than 14-9. Especially now getting the serve. Gendron's going to come in to serve. We got Kennerson rotated the front, so we got Daly, Poisson, and Kennerson.
Nice serve, Anna.
Sent over, but dug by Kennerson. Give it back to her. Goes to the middle for Daly. Off the block. Daly's there to cover. To the outside.
Nice. Hit.
Oh! It was dug. The libero got her hand on it, but stolen kill. But we'll definitely take the point. This is some of the best volleyball we've seen all year with some of these rallies. Another good serve from Gendron. We'll take that ace. 13-12. If this goes to 13-13, you know BG's coach is going to call a timeout.
Absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. Nice serve.
To the outside for Gomez. Tipped. Kennerson's there. Set to the middle. We got a rally going again. Gomez into the net, hitting her 13-13. Let's see if she gets up to call a timeout.
I think so.
Here she comes. Timeout.
Good prediction.
13-13. One game to one game.
You know, I'm still thinking about back to 3-1. I think it's actually 13-14.
I know.
That redo didn't get redone.
All right, so we had a little conversation with the Goffstown manager during that timeout, so sorry if we were away for a minute, but just wanted to investigate that score, see if there's anything that could be done about it, because
Absolutely.
1 point matters.
There was a redo. But he did a redo. Back at point 2, you did a redo.
Well, we lost that argument.
We sure did.
Set to Gomez again. Tipped, but Gagnon's there. Kennerson got to it. Oh,
Nice
that's got to
try.
go over, but. All right, 14-13. So there's an upset earlier. Well, I'll wait till after this point. Give it back to her. Off the block, we'll take that kill. There's another NHIAA playoff upset this year. The number 13 seed boys soccer team from Goffstown beat the number 4 seed Hollis Brookline 4-1 in the preliminary game last night.
No kidding.
Yeah,
I had not heard that.
Good serve from Moody. Overpass. Kennerson's there, but dug by the libero to Conley, but no touch long. That was a really nice dig by the BG libero on that overpass that Kennerson put down.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would be able to respond to that, and they did. Impressive.
Oh, they're going to call Gagnon's hair in the net. There you go. She needs it in a braid. That loose hair. 16-14. Gomez is a strong server, too. That's out. All right. I couldn't see it. Moody was in the way. I couldn't see where the ball hit. But the upper ref called it out. So Poisson checks out. Young checks in to serve. The ball's back in the corner. Young will go retrieve it because none of the spectators seem to want to help ever. So we got Kennerson, Conley in the front row. Nice. Bounce that ball down on a very rare overpass from Gomez. Kennerson bounced that down about 3 feet in. Tied at 16.
Yeah, I have to disagree with you about helpful spectators. We've got this gentleman right here that helped a few minutes ago.
That's
remember?
true.
That's
But that was to protect his so pretty face. That was more of a defensive touch.
Oh, wow.
So now this spectator will get the ball off the stage. There we go.
She looks like she's here in some official capacity.
1 point, BG lead, 17-16. Gagnon's going to get that. Kennerson from the middle. Had the roll shot it over. Set to the outside. Swing. Good dig from Moody. That's got to go over. Opportunity for BG. Set to the middle. Tipped.
Nice
Gendron there. Set to Kennerson. Off the ball and blocked. The defense has got to cover. I'm sorry. The defense has got to cover a block. They cannot stand in the back row. Two-point BG lead. Oh, they get that roll off the tape. We haven't had one of those yet, but it happens.
Usually once a game.
Yeah. Timeout, Goffstown. They're okay here. I mean, it's not out of reach, but this is a big point. 20-16 versus 19-17. You know, I've kind of said that all year. You know, where you can. You know, the 3 or 4 point lead is very different than a 2 or a 3 point lead. Just make those passes. Concentrate on that serve receive.
Cover.
Then cover. They've got to cover. Hitters get blocked.
And this is a team, BG's proven themselves to be very effective at tipping.
Well,
so.
and in that situation, you've got, what do you got? You got a 5'10" right side and a 6'3" middle. Yeah, they're going to block.
And that was such a power hit.
All right, back to the action. 19-16.
Critical point.
That's going to go long. There we go.
Hey, I'll take that type of point.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, and this, we've said this all through the season. Who makes the least amount of mistakes wins the game. Lambert back in, Kennerson to serve, down by 2. Tied 1 game to 1 game in game 3. Mistakes.
I can go back through our games this season, and many of the losses that we took, I really feel, looking back on it, it was serving.
Mm-hmm.
Our serve points lost.
That and serve receive. Good play by Conley and Gagnon off that net. Back set. So that hit off the block. All right, 21-17. Ball's out in the hallway.
Down by 4.
Down by 4. You know what it could be? Could be the sides.
Oh, I've always said we have a side. Many of our games, we only win on certain sides.
Opportunity for BG to the middle. Yeah, she thought that was going to go out and ducked.
Timeout
Goffstown. So here's another case. I don't think they've given oh, there it goes. BG just got the point. So one thing I do like about this gym, you said, it's the same, kind of the same size as ours dimensionally on the court, but you've got bleachers on both sides and they're like half as high. So we have no bleachers on the one side, but ours go twice as high on the other side.
Right.
But this does have really nice tall ceilings, and I actually really like the banners in the one end with the different schools. Yeah, I mean it's.
The teams that they play.
The teams that they play, yeah.
I never even noticed it, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's all the for volleyball anyway. It's all the D1 schools. Probably some, depending on there's all the D1 schools there.
But in many of the sports that we are in, we're D2.
For us, but I think BG pretty much plays up in D1 for everything.
Nice. Did they give us the point for that yet?
Yes, 22-18.
Were we 17?
Yes.
Okay. Conley serve, out of bounds.
Out. So we gave them 22 and 23 off serving errors. Opportunity for Goffstown to Lambert. Good swing, good cover. Blocked twice. Pascucci and Dowell got together on those 2 blocks. Game point.
This is a tough spot to be in.
I mean, and it's the thing, you've got to go for the serve. You've got to go for your normal serve. Make it hard to return. But again, those now it become low percentage serves. Good dig from Kennerson. Set to the outside for Lambert. Down and a kill. All right, 24-20. We've seen comebacks from this. Where's our point? Where's our point? There it is. I'm talking about the scoreboard, not Kevin's.
Right.
Not Kevin's. Kevin's probably faster at it than the table. Good serve from Gagnon. Back set. Kill for BG. All right, well, BG takes the third, 25-20. That was a much closer game until the very end there. We will be back. Teams will switch side again, and we'll be back for Game 4 with BG taking a 2-1 lead here in the best of 5. All right, welcome back to Game 4 between the number 14 Goffstown Grizzlies and the number 3 seed Bishop Guertin for the NHIAA Preliminary Girls Volleyball Division I playoffs. Bishop Guertin has a 2-1 lead here. They took the first game 25-12. Goffstown took the second game 25-23, and then BG just won the third game 25-20. We're back here for a fourth with Gagnon to start us off serving. That's going to go long. Goffstown takes an early 1-0 lead. And it looks like we're going to have Poisson as the right side with Kennerson and Lambert as the outsides, Daly and most likely Conley as the middle, Moody as the libero, and Gagnon setting.
Nice serve.
That was a nice serve.
Low and fast.
4 touches from BG. Goffstown will take a 2-0 lead. There's our little tape roll, but Gomez was there to dig it. Good swing from Daly there, and we'll take that ace,
Great.
or the kill. 3-0
3-0.
Goffstown lead. Gagnon still serving. This might be the good side of the gym.
I agree. We do have a side that we like better than others.
Good
Great
serve from
serve.
Gagnon. Very rare serve-receive error from Gomez. 4-0 Goffstown lead. After this goes to 5, she might call, and Coach
timeout.
Savard might call an early timeout.
Each coach gets
Two. 2 per game. 2 per game to 25. Good block from Poisson, but out. On that tip, she was there. She just needs to turn her body a little bit more, get her hand pointed towards the court. Here comes that top spin serve. Good return from Kennerson to Lambert. Good dig from Gomez. Daly was there to put it back over. Free ball. Opportunity for Goffstown.
Oh.
So the Poisson had to go around the setter to get to that. Daly should have taken that ball and just put it over. She was closer. 4-2. Goffstown lead. Knapp serving. That top spin again. And that's out. Gendron will come in to serve. Kennerson will rotate up to the front row. So Kennerson, Poisson, and Daly in the front. Moody and Gendron back for defense with Gendron serving. Good serve. No, setter couldn't get to it in time.
6-2, Goffstown.
So that's one thing, the setter, I don't know if she called for help or not. We watched a college game live stream the other night. You could hear the setter when she needed help. She was screaming for help.
I don't see that very often in high school.
Right. That's what I mean.
I hear it more from the parents yelling, talk.
6-3 Goffstown lead. Off the backboard, that ball. So even though the high ceilings, we still hit the backboard.
6-4. Nice serve.
Kennerson has to free ball that one over. Set to Gomez. Right at Moody, but
No
couldn't dig
lift.
it.
Didn't get the lift.
She had to come way, way inside that and didn't turn enough. Ran out of court on the side. We're tied at 6. We had a 4-0 lead. Kenderson's got to track that one down. That ball's got to go over. Roll shot from Gomez. Moody's got to put a ball up. Kenderson roll shots it. Gomez gets it, but that's going out.
We needed that point. Stop the bleeding.
Conley back in as Moody goes back to serve. Here's our 6-foot front row. Conley at 6'1", Kenderson at 6 foot, Poisson at 6 foot. There's our tape roll, but dug by I think that up ref was waiting to make that call, but the down ref put the ball over to our side, so that made his call for him. Whether it was there was a net violation there or not. Good serve from Moody.
Nice serve.
Out of system ball. That ball's got to go over the net. Good pass from Moody. Where's she going to go with it? To the middle for Conley. That ball was going to go out, but the libero took the shot. We're back up to a 9-6 lead. We'll take that kill, though. Moody's still serving. Good serve. Overpass, but Gagnon took the first one. Moody's got to put that ball up. Kenderson's going to tip it. Back row attack coming. Oh, Conley was up there for a solo block, but just off the block.
9-7. Goffstown still maintains a 2-point lead.
Pascucci
Pascucci.
to serve.
That's just a fun name. Pascucci.
As long as she doesn't come asking you to do any favors for her. Good swing from Kenderson. Dug from BG, sent over. Gendron got it.
Ooh.
She sent that deep. Back set. And
Out. Oh.
no, it landed right on the line. I thought that hit the pin. But I know they'd be, Bridget was right there. If it hit the pin, she would have let the ref know.
8-9.
Good set. Close, but got to tip it. There's some weird play over the net.
That's a very strange play.
Moody's got to take the second ball. Roll shot from Kenderson. Opportunity from BG. Moody dug it. Set to the middle for Conley. Just long by the width of a ball. Tied at 9. We're in game 4. BG's got a 2-game-to-1 lead. Best of 5, each game to 25. Tied at 9. There's that serve receive error.
BG takes the lead, 10-9.
Timeout, Goffstown. Marty and I also talk about during timeouts what the dinner plans are.
Like pizza.
Pizza? Yeah. They don't have pizza here. Well,
the
that one kid
one
was
teenager.
in, student was in here with a box of pizza. But
I'm pretty sure you have them on film.
I'm actually thinking I'm going to stop at Chick-fil-A on the way home.
Are you?
I don't get down to Nashua that often, so.
I had dinner before the game.
I did not have such an opportunity. So, and I think I'm gonna buy our camera operator and our scoreboard iPad operator a Chick-fil-A dinner as well. All right, so coming out of the timeout, BG maintains their 1-point lead. Pascucci still serving. Let's see if the timeout works and she sends it long.
Ooh.
Way almost down the hallway, but Kenderson had no angle to get that ball back over the net.
BG takes the 2-point lead. Oh, make that a 3-point lead.
We might need another timeout here, but we got a substitution. So what he's going to do here is, all right, we had a substitution. Watterson came in. I thought he was going to drop her back for a 4-player serve receive.
Out.
That's long. And almost hit my camera.
Just missed.
This might be the, all right, Watterson into serve. That was going to be the rotation anyway. Good serve from Watterson. Back set to Gomez, blocked by Conley and Kennerson, but that ball's still alive. Watterson pass, set to Conley in the middle, no touch, and long. Young checking in to play defense, so it looks like Watterson came in to serve. Gomez serving. Let's see who she's going to serve
pizza,
at.
Matt, you got a whole bunch of pizza over on the other side now. This is not good.
14-10. They need a rally here. All right, serving error from Gomez, 14-11. Well, I mean, this would, take 10 points away. We had a 4-0 lead, 14-10, and it was 4-1. So we can.
Absolutely.
It's a game of streaks, and Kennerson back to serve. That was a pretty strong hit from Knapp on the outside. Matos back to serve with a 4-point BG lead, 15-11. That's got to go over. Come on, Sarah.
(16-11), up 5.
Timeout, Goffstown.
So Goffstown has used all of their timeouts, correct?
Yes, which is good. I mean, you can't take them home.
Right.
Trying to get some BG cheers going in the stands, but
Well, some of them are over there eating their pizza.
yeah.
Hard to cheer. All right, Goffstown.
We've got some students down here too.
I see a lot of smartphones.
Good roll shot from Kennerson. Opportunity from BG. Libero's got to put up a hittable ball. There we go. I mean, that was a kill.
Your camera just took a hit.
Is that Mr. Fountain
It
fixing
is.
it? Thank you very much, Mr. Fountain.
He drove all the way down here just to fix your camera. That's impressive.
I like that.
Your fringe benefits here are great.
That was a pretty powerful serve. Tipped. Gagnon got it, but out. All right. Something really weird's got to happen here. It's 18-11. I mean, it's just hard to come back from a 7-point deficit. Stranger things have happened, but back set. Couldn't get the dig.
19-11.
Gagnon got her hand on it.
She's got a powerful serve.
Yeah. Set to the outside, off the block, split that block. Wow. I mean, and what's the difference? BG hasn't made any errors in this from about 10 points on. They've earned these last 10 points. All right, well, opportunity again for BG. Set to the middle. Good
Nice.
dig from Kennerson.
Not
Wow.
sure what just
At this point in
happened.
the season, the setters takes the second ball. She was right there. That was a fantastic dig that just could not get used. 21-11. Hit the pin and out. So we got a substitution controversy. Watterson in to play a little defense in the back row. 22-11. Well, realistically, we're winding down on the Goffstown season. Served out.
Nice serve.
Off the block, Kennerson's there for the dig. Conley's there for a ball. Watterson sends it over. They're going to call that.
Did they call that a carry?
So she went over because the ball went over the net. She is a back row player right now. They've switched to that 5-1 offense, so she's in the back row the whole time. Because she hit the ball, went over the net to hit the ball, and it went on our side, that's considered an attack. If she did that one-headed set and it came back to our side, she would have been okay. It's a weird play. You don't see it that often.
I can't say that I've seen that before or picked up on it.
There's a kill from Lambert, so 23-14. BG 2 points away from advancing in the playoffs. And Goffstown 2 points away from
Ending the
end of season. I think we're looking for maybe a timeout, but we've got match point here for BG. 24-14. And here's that top spin serve that goes into the stage. 24-15. Gendron checking in to serve. Still match point for BG. That's it. Served out. BG takes the match, 3-1. Quite honestly, I mean, getting that second game was a moral victory. It was a good win. They played very, very well. For a 14 seed with 5 wins on the season to come in and take an individual game from a 15-3 team, that was a good way and good thing to think about as the season comes to an end.
Absolutely, I agree totally.
So
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, we've got this was the last high school game for senior libero Autumn Moody, senior setter Bailey Gagnon, senior right side Abby Poisson, senior outside Bridget Kennerson, senior outside Reagan Jacob, and senior middle Sarah Conley. So thank you girls very much. It's been a good 5 or 6 years for most of them involved in Goffstown volleyball.
Absolutely,
yeah,
yes.
since 7th grade and into their senior year. So this has been Matthew Kennerson with Amy Jacob.
Have a great evening.
Thank you very much. And this is the end of the 2017 Goffstown girls volleyball season.